The long journey now reaches its epic conclusion. The pinnacle, atop this stage, with the attention of millions far and wide. Two teams hardened by the fire of competition find themselves within arm's reach of destiny, within grasp their place amongst the immortal legends of the game. Welcome to the NBA Finals.
All systems go. The Wizards are primed and ready to play. Basketball's biggest stage, the NBA Finals. It begins here, and 2K Sports is happy to bring it to you. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. With me, Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. It's time for the starting lineups for Game 1 of the NBA Finals. First for Washington, little general out there with Kobe. And in its center, former NCAA champion of UConn in 2005, Rookie of the Year, a strong-bodied 6'10" Emeka Okafor. Then it's Trevor Ariza. Then it's Nene in at the 4. And then for the Denver Nuggets, Boston out there with Nate Robinson. And playing at center, out of North Carolina State, the athletic and powerfully built big man, J.J. Hickson. He picked up 18 points in their last win against the Clippers. Then it's Wilson Chandler, and it's Fareed in at the 4 slot. With the top seed possessing home court advantage, and they're looking to come out and make a statement here in this first game.
Well, Kevin, they've been thinking about the finals since the minute the regular season ended, and they're anxious to get this series started and get it started the right way with a win here on their home court.
Yeah, that's certainly the idea, Steve. I mean, to use that home court advantage to your benefit right from Jump Street. I mean, if they get the win here in Game 1, the buzz in this city and the electricity amongst these fans will increase. And in Game 2, you feel like the home court advantage even gets bigger.
So the Nuggets win the tip. And what a great feeling as the NBA Finals, with so much anticipation leading up to it, are finally going. Now, here is Robinson. Back to Chandler. The feed to Robinson. 5 on the clock. There's the dish to Lawson. And that'll be Denver as it goes out of bounds. Nuggets retain possession.
Maybe a low percentage pass, but it still nearly got through.
I like it, though. I mean, it's an aggressive play. Heads up defending to deflect it away.
Shot clock at 2. Deep 2 from Robinson. They get it again.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
You know, Kevin, he never gives up on a play. That's what I love about him. He's just one of those guys who will bring effort and energy the entire 48 minutes.
And I also can't get over how much energy he expends rebounding the basketball. He goes all out on the boards every single night.
And so the Denver Nuggets get the first points in the ballgame. Shot's good for Woodard General. Robinson with it. Doris Burke had a chance to catch up with head coach Brian Shaw. Doris, what do you have to say?
The pregame speech wasn't much, as he told me his team is pumped enough to get the NBA Finals underway as it is. He said the only thing he told them was that this is what they fought for all year, and if they want it, go out and take it. Guys?
All right, Doris. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Lawson. And pushing it up, here's Denver. And it's good. Got through contact, hits the shot, he'll go to the free throw line.
Well, you knew he'd win that race.
Definitely. I mean, that's what you call early offense.
On defense, Denver. It's a 5-point game. Knocked loose. Here's Little General. Boston defending. Here's Little General. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Great job. Taking it right at the defense. I like the aggressiveness.
Yeah, he left him no choice but to foul this.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. And he can't hit the second. For Denver, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Lawson, guarded by Kobe. From down low. Fareed. Nice persistence to tip it back up and in. Fareed's got his second bucket of the night.
Wow, just a tremendous first quarter shooting the basketball for them, guys.
Yeah, when they put it up, it's gone in.
Here's Little General. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. That free throw good from Little General. Denver making a switch here. Miller's checked in. Both free throws good from Little General. About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Now here is Robinson. Outside Robinson. Miller outside. Kicks to Chandler. 6 on the shot clock. This is to Robinson. From deep three-point range. And Fareed kicks to Hickson. Gets the bucket.
You know, they've been doing an excellent job, Kevin, on the offensive boards here. Keeping the ball alive and then converting those second chances when they get them.
Here's Little General. Makes it off the glass. Little General's got 7. Denver leading by 4. Miller, the pass to Chandler. He dishes it to Hickson. Knocks it loose. And the foul called on Andre Miller. That is his first foul of the game.
I like the call. I thought the defense was moving there.
Yeah, I think he slid underneath. Good blocking call that trip.
Okafor off a pick from Nene. Off the pick. Washington gets it back. Stolen by Robinson. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. And it's blocked by Ariza. Here's Hickson. They shoot again. And Little General gets the whistle that time. That'll be... Randolph sets a screen for McGee. Passes to 4. Launches it. Gets it to go. And the Nuggets lead by 8.
But you can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. And you look at the Little General, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
And what a run he's been on, guys. Establishing himself at the perfect time here in the postseason.
They set the screen. Seraphin takes the 3. Shot's good from Little General. Little General's got 10 points in the game.
Well, his scoring this quarter has been off the charts. And the complexion of the game as a result may change.
Ball stolen. Jumps up. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam. Tremendous stuff from a guy, Clark, we think more of for his passing.
Yeah, but he's got tremendous leaping ability and a surplus supply, too.
Well, that's a great aggressive move and 2 big points, too.
The Nuggets leading by 3. Boyd dishes to Robinson. Robinson left side. The finger roll finish at the bucket. He's got 9.
Beautiful finger roll to cap head drive off. He knows how to finish with some flair and flavor, guys.
Here's Little General, guarded by Robinson. And Seraphin throws it down.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And that's the play we're going to remember when this game is all said and done.
Now, here is 4. Butler on the way. Lets it go from deep. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Butler's got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball. Stolen by Randolph. 1 second left. There's the block. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Nuggets lead by 6. And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1. Hey guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
How about the work on the offensive glass to this point, guys?
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
I think it's time to make some adjustments defensively, Clark. I mean, what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Now, here is Lawson. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Foy. And a miss there on the triple. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
Making a long pass like that is always a risky proposition.
Kobe's checked in for Bradley Beal. The Nuggets leading by 3. Lawson gets the screen from Butler. Here's the 3. Shot is off. And it's Washington the other way. The shot's good from Little General. Little General's got 14 points.
That's kind of his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the defense and finish at the rim.
And Foy kicks to Lawson. From past the arc. That doesn't go either for Lawson. Wizards have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. That puts them in the lead. 16 points for Little General.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Foy, the pass to Lawson. Fast break, here we go. All alone.
Oh, man, that was unreal.
Mark it up.
And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Wizards.
Boy, their frenetic defense has really been impressive, putting a lot of pressure on ball handlers and turning them over.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunity. They're really keeping it up-tempo so far.
Wilson Chandler's checked in for the Nuggets. Robinson comes in for Randy Foy. Robinson off a pick from Lawson. Can they get it? Robinson misses.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Nice hops and determination that time. Clark to get to the rim.
We know he can bounce, and right there an example of how dangerous he is when he's got a path to the hoop.
And you love the versatility, guys. Being a point guard, and in this situation, they tack on 2 more points, expanding the lead in a pretty deflating way for the defense.
Clock at 4. Stolen. Ariza pass it to Little General. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Now it's a 7-point Wizards lead.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, I mean, they're just getting pounded in there. The defense not offering much resistance. They've got to force the ball back out to the perimeter.
Robinson dishes to Lawson. He kicks it to Hickson. That one falls off Washington's feet. Hickson's got 8 points.
The entire defense was frozen for him. Nobody picked up the shooter, Kevin.
Nene with the screen on Lawson. Back to Nene, and he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
Well, I tell you what, it was the good pick that was set that turned him loose.
And once he got around it, Steve, it was smooth sailing right to the hole.
Well, because of the pick, he had plenty of room. That's why he was able to power down that slam.
Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Thanks, Kevin. Little General in the last game against the Heat got the job done. He finished with an incredible amount of points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what was a great exhibition on his part. Truly impressive numbers from him in a stellar performance. What a special night.
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players, have a lot of great games, but that Clark was something special.
Kevin, it really was. I mean, they threw everything but the kitchen sink at him, and nothing slowed him down.
Well, let's just say he was...
And McGee kicks to Randolph. It's Miller on the wing. Back to Randolph. Denver passing it around. Miller, the pass to Randolph. It's Miller on the wing. Outside, Randolph feeds it to Robinson. Nailed from three-point land. Robinson's got 18 points in the game.
Things starting to click for him from the three-point line. Didn't make any in the first quarter, but now 3 here in the second.
Okafor with a screen on Miller. Throws it up high, and then Okafor slams it in.
Wow, what an incredible run they're on. This is as good an offense as you will see.
Well, every single guy on the floor right now just feeling it.
Miller dishes to Robinson. Outside for Randolph. Right side, Randolph. Another steal. And Nate Robinson picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, close, but I didn't think he got on balance quickly enough.
And it's hard to draw charges as quick as players are at this level. That's not an easy bit of work there.
The pass to Little General. Nene with the screen on Lawson. Into Nene. Deft touch on the alley-oop. And the Wizards lead by 14.
No hesitation at all on that alley-oop. Saw his teammate with the path to the hoop, and bang! Lobbed it right up there for him.
And he was ready for it, elevated, made the catch. You saw the results.
And I like the choice, making the conservative finish, making sure of the 2 points.
Nene, the screen. There's the lob to the hoop.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play.
Miller kicks to Lawson. And that'll be Denver as it goes out of bounds. Nuggets retain possession. And now let's give you a look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. Nene on top. Second, Emeka Okafor.
Well, these two guys are consistent producers. I mean, they've had excellent playoff runs so far. The crowds get louder, and on every shot, it's got to be hard to maintain your concentration, but these guys find a way to do it.
Washington on D. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Miller, no luck.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Trevor Ariza's checked in for Washington. Nene outside. Pass to Little General. A minute 50 left to play here in the second quarter. 6 to shoot. Pass to Ariza. Launches a 3. Kept alive. Nene kicks to Kobe. Passes it to Little General. He feeds it to Ariza. Hands it from downtown. Ariza's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. The Nuggets trail by 17. Miller, the pass to Lawson. Butler, Ariza covering. The 11-footer. And it's Butler missing.
And Steve, not only is their lead big, but their advantage on the boards is huge too.
Yeah, well deserved. I mean, they have worked their tails off on the glass.
Fareed inside. Guarded by Porter. Fareed outside. Miller against Kobe. Here's Butler. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller. Butler's got 5 now.
Yeah, he's a bomber, and that's what I love about him. He's as good a three-point shooter as you'll see. And of course, has the green light to let it fly anytime he wants.
And offensively, you'll find him often lurking on those corners. Always a high percentage shot among three-pointers, and especially for him.
Lawson outside. 24 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Fareed. And down it goes. Dunk through off a wonderful assist.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
Man, I like the way he capped that drive off, guys, with the one-hand punch.
Here's Little General. Jacks up a 3. Gets it to go. Little General's got 27. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Wizards out front. They lead by 18. And coming up after the break, it'll be Damon Bruce breaking down all the highlights from the first half of play.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Hope you're enjoying the finals so far. This is 2K Sports. I'm Damon Bruce. Washington leading against Denver. They're off to the races with a big lead in the all-important Game 1 of the NBA Finals. A phenomenal performance by Little General. Seems like everything's falling for him. Not sure if he even knows how to miss.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Welcome back to our coverage of the NBA Finals. More action straight ahead. A fantastic game from Little General in this one.
I like that he didn't force anything in that first half. His decision-making was really flawless.
That being the case, Steve, I think they want him to be more assertive in the second half. Look to take more shots. Be a little more shot hungry, even the tough ones.
Robinson dishes to Chandler. The feed to Hickson. Lawson outside. Floats one up. Here's Fareed. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Fareed's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Nuggets. Here's Little General. Nene with the screen on Lawson. Always going up for the alley-oop here.
Really good example there of some fine interior passing before that basket.
The Nuggets trail by 18. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. He passes it to Robinson. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. Here's Little General. 27 points for him. Okafor with the screen on Lawson. Back to Okafor. Terrific design on the big play, and he lays it in. Okafor's got 6.
Ran his man straight into that screen to open the lane up for the hoop.
Robinson goes in. Lawson kicks to Robinson. Shot clock at 6. On the wing, Chandler. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. And it's Robinson that time on the assist by Chandler. And that's now 21 points for Nate Robinson. Okafor with the screen on Lawson. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It goes on Kenneth Fareed.
And what a game for Nene. He's got 13 points, and he's getting it done on the glass, too.
Now you're right, Clark. He's done some really nice work inside.
And so Nene nails both of them. Now Robinson. He's got 21. The dish now to Lawson. Out to Chandler. Feeds to Robinson. It's off his foot. And they're saying he kicked the ball. Time call here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
You know, all coaches hate defensively when you give up easy points in the paint. That's inexcusable. So that's the reason for this timeout here.
I think it came down to the fact they were getting beat inside, and that's why the coach called timeout. They were not winning the battle inside.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Kobe attacking, and that one's good. Kobe's got 7 points in the game.
Gotta love the finger roll up and over the defense.
The Nuggets trailed by 19. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Well, their energy is lacking. They've got to start playing harder and battle down in the paint.
The Nuggets have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Robinson passes to Lawson. Kicks it to Hickson. That one falls, coming off Lawson's feet. Lawson's got 6 assists here tonight. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. And slam dunk by Nene.
A little bit of a magic act here, pulling off the Houdini to make that catch and slam.
Stupendous, stupendous alley-oop.
This crowd just stunned at the sight of that one.
Robinson dishes to Lawson. And here we go. Washington fast break. Little General the pass to Kobe. Softly drops in the floater. Kobe's got 9.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint. I guess the good news is they've taken away the outside shot.
Well, you know what? It doesn't matter how good their perimeter defense is if they're going to allow inside looks as easy as that.
And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here. Here's a peek at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the top rebounders in this year's playoffs. Kenneth Faried, 3rd.
Tell you what, he's dialed up his rebounding here in the playoffs, and the big games seem to bring the best out of him.
Ariza kicks to Kobe. Okafor. Shot left block. Rejected by Hickson. And they get it back. The shot's good from Little General.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. I mean, they're really pushing them around physically at this point.
A shot by Hickson, no good. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
What a performance. Just look at the game for Faried. 10 points, and he's rejected a shot over the course of the game, too.
That seems like it could have been more because he's been in position to make plays defensively most of the game.
JaVale McGee's checked in for J.J. Hickson. The Wizards have gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the 3rd. To the paint. Here's Kobe. And that one hits back iron. The Nuggets have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the 3rd. Robinson dishes to Faried. And Lawson with the drive. The putback. And it's McGee with the jam.
Now that's no run-of-the-mill putback there.
What, the rebound and then the dunk, one on top of the other.
The 1-2 punch, gotta love it.
Here's Kobe. Oh, yes, the turnaround. Kobe's got 6 points in the quarter.
Just another outstanding play down low. These teams couldn't be farther apart in their effectiveness in the paint today.
Yeah, that's right. It's been all good at one end, and we'll try to be diplomatic here and just say not so good at the other.
Bryant, and a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And the Wizards with possession. And there's the pass to Little General. Back to Kobe. Dishes to Nene. Lock at 6. Outside, Kobe. Pulls from the top of the key. And it's Denver with the rebound.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
Lawson the pass to Chandler. Back to Lawson. There's the 3. Another 3 for Denver. Here's Little General. 32 points in the game. He dishes it to Kobe. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Kobe's got 13.
Well, he's found his game and his rhythm this quarter. He's gotten into a nice groove.
Time call here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Gotta like what Little General has done in this one.
He's definitely rolling offensively. You might not be able to stop him, but you've got to find a way to contain him.
Porter's checked in for the Wizards. Off his leg, and it's whistled a kick. And so here's Denver. Hit his foot. And the ref's whistling a kick ball. Hamilton sets a screen for McGee. Lawson drives in.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
Misses from short range. Back to Ariza. Lets it go with the 3. And it's Denver with the rebound. McGee's got 4 rebounds in this game. Hamilton kicks to Robinson. Ariza covering. Outside Robinson. And Lawson, here we go. Oh, that's blocked. Here's Little General. Okafor with the screen on Lawson. Tipped. 6 on the shot clock. And stolen by Hamilton. McGee dishes to Hamilton. Outside Robinson. Lawson outside. Hamilton. Denver passing it around. Chandler kicks to Hamilton. No good on the triple.
You got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
Well, they've done a lot of things right, but I agree with you, Clark. Their rebounding is right there at the top of the list.
Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
I'll tell you what, wandering aimlessly out of bounds like that might earn him a ticket to the bench.
And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Miller outside. He kicks to Butler. Dixon passes to Butler. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. Wizards leading by 23. Here's Little General. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Little General's got 34 points.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Hamilton dishes to Miller. Pass to Butler. And another miss by Denver.
And it is very dangerous to leave him open like that. Lucky break for the defense that he missed it.
That's tipped. Beal the pass to Little General. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Yeah, he's sort of the guy they look to offensively. Not necessarily in any one area, but just in terms of his all-around game.
And you know what? I'm not sure where all his energy comes from, but he has a bottomless supply of it. I mean, his tank stays on full. And he always plays big minutes, and he leaves it out there on the floor every time.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Seraphin comes in for Emeka Okafor. And Al Harrington subbed in for Porter. Wizards on D. Hamilton kicks to Randall. Here's Butler. The offensive rebound to end the drought. He lays it in. Dixon's got 14.
Well, he's been a real positive factor for them today, although, you know, as a team, they've had a lot of negatives mixed in there as well.
Here's Little General. Rebound by the Nuggets. Dixon's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Miller with the ball. Now guarded by the Little General. Butler missing again.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, a little frustrated now, shaking his head after that miss.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
Hamilton dishes to Miller. Back to Hamilton. Pass to Randolph. He feeds it to Miller. Kicks it to Hamilton. Good. And Miller gets the assist. Miller's got 5 assists in the game.
Boy, he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the defense.
Here's Little General, covered by Miller. No good from Little General.
That's not an opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Miller, the pass to Hamilton. And there's the feed to Hickson. Shot denied. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. Nene, he's checked in for Washington. Ariza comes in for Al Harrington. 1:21 left in the third quarter of the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Butler. An absolute pound from three-point range. Butler's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Here's Little General. He has 38 in the game. Kobe. Covered by Hamilton. Inside shot. And Kobe finishes inside. Kobe's got 10 points in just the second half. Denver's gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. Hamilton kicks to Foy. Ariza brings the double. Hickson dishes to Foy. From the arc. The shot no good. Now the Wizards take it the other way.
Well, an 8-rebound advantage like the one they have now is always going to swing the score hard in that team's direction.
And that's certainly been the case today. Their rebounding has made a huge difference.
Hamilton with it. He's picked up by Ariza. And it's sent back by Kobe. And shot by Foy.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
Here's Little General, covered by Foy. Here's Little General, connects on the 17-footer. Little General's got 40 points. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. It's the Wizards running away with it. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Wizards.
They've been the aggressors, and they've been tougher in the paint all game.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnover.
Robinson up top. Ariza covering. Hickson off the pick from Fareed. And Lawson with the drive. An easy 2 points on the layup. Lawson's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Nuggets. Washington leading now by 21. Here's Little General. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
What a game we've seen here for Little General. 40 points and 7 big steals, too. He's really opened up things for his passing by having so much success from the three-point line.
Yeah, he's been a double threat all day, scoring and passing. What a game.
Denver shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Lawson drives in. Can't connect from short range.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job. This guy's putting on a clinic out there. Everything is sound and sharp and crisp. He's really the centerpiece of their offense.
Robinson passes to Lawson. Robinson sets a screen for Lawson. Back to Robinson. 6 to shoot. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Here's Little General. Lawson defending. Passes it to Little General. That 3 off the mark.
Well, eventually he'll start knocking those down. Again, he did make 2 in the first half.
Shoots from the right block. A look from Chandler. Okafor with the rebound. Okafor's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle. And that's held true in this one so far, Steve.
And even if it's only a modest advantage that they have in that category, it's still a significant factor.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Kobe. And Washington again with the bucket.
Man, a pleasure to watch him work at that end of the floor.
Nuggets have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Lawson kicks to Hickson. Rebound, Washington. Here's Little General. Lays it up and banks it in. Little General's got 46 points.
He's really carried this team offensively here today.
Robinson dishes to Lawson. Buries it down low. Lawson's got 4 points in the quarter.
There's been a change in this game compared to what we saw in the first half. I mean, he's scoring with a lot of confidence now.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. Here's Little General, covered by Miller. Lets it go. The shot's good from Little General. Little General's got 48.
I like the way they've played here in the first half. Just an intelligent floor game, getting good shots.
Numbers certainly back that up. They're shooting a much better percentage.
Miller, the pass to Foy. Back to Miller. Now the dish to Hamilton. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller.
With the success they've been having from the three-point line since halftime, I'll bet you that scoreboard starts to look a lot different real soon.
Of course, they have to stay hot, but if they do, I think you're right, Clark, particularly if they can convert defense into offense.
The Nuggets have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. To the middle. Goes to the reverse layup and puts it in.
What a finish with that hoop.
Washington's gone 6 of 11 when they're taking the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. The shot's good from Little General.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence. Boy, they've come out of halftime just smoking hot from behind the arc.
Hey, trust me on this one, partner. They are going to continue to let them fly.
Gets it to go.
All the points these defenders are allowing inside is inexcusable. That's 5 baskets in a row, and they've all been practically lay-ins.
Yeah, they've got to harden and toughen up down there, guys.
Kind of rare to see him come up empty on a wide-open look.
And Fry kicks to Hamilton. Randolph. And it's Miller penetrating. Washington with the rebound. Harrington's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Rice passes to Harrington. Here's Little General. He's covered by Randolph. No good from Little General. Denver's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Hamilton dishes to Fry. Here's Randolph. That one wide left. Wizards have gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. Terrific shooting. No good from Little General. Got a piece of it. Unloads from 9. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. That's good from Little General.
And if they continue to shoot well from the free throw line like they are, I mean, their lead is going to be pretty steady here.
That's not an overstatement. They've literally not missed a single foul shot this half.
And Foy kicks to Miller. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Miller's got 4 points this quarter.
Good defense, but gotta love the finish with the finger roll over the top.
Here's Little General, covered by Miller, to the inside. And Seraphin throws it down.
Well, he's an undersized center, but he more than makes up for it with some serious leaping ability.
And here are the Nuggets now. And here's Foy. And Little General gets the whistle that time. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
That foul gives him 4, so he's just 2 away from being Dairy Queen.
Back to Randolph. He passes to Hamilton. From deep. It's rebounded by Seraphin. Washington's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Drains it from beyond the arc. Little General's got 60.
He's just been the man since the start of this quarter. I mean, just a tremendous period of basketball for him.
Foy, the pass to Miller. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kevin. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
Harrington the screen. Here's Little General. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
The more touches he gets, the more this lead will grow. He has just been unconscious this quarter.
Foy dishes to Miller. Randolph sets a screen for Miller. Foy, defended by Rice. Feeds it to Hamilton. Puts up a 3. That's good. Hamilton's got 8 points here in this quarter.
How about that for a response?
They will say they can give the 3 as well as they can take the 3.
Now the pass to Seraphin. Dishes it to Harrington. The Wizards working the ball around now. He kicks to Porter. Pass to Seraphin. Clock at 6. Poked away and stolen by Fry. Denver's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way.
Boy, did they ever make a mess of that one. A terrible turnover.
Washington's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Here's Little General, and he's going up for the alley-oop.
Stupendous. I love that word. Save that one. The word and the jam. I want to see it again.
Just beautiful.
You can't top that. I love the alley-oop play. So much fun to watch.
And it's Miller penetrating. Leads him in there. Fry. Good.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Yeah, absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They are piling up the assists.
Down low. And Seraphin throws it down.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up Clark. That beautiful alley-oop dunk.
Yeah, it was nice.
Just a gorgeous assist.
Another steal. And here's the fast break. Here's Little General. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
And Voigt kicks to Miller. Now Harrington grabs the board.
I'll tell you what, the mid-range shot is not the easiest one to make. But when you've got daylight like he had there, I mean, those are shots you want to make.
Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. Wizards making a switch here. Webster's checked in. The Nuggets shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Foy with it. Now guarded by Rice. And Foy kicks to Miller. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. That free throw good from Miller. Both free throws good for Miller.
They're locked in from the charity stripe this half. Not a miss yet.
And they're going to have to continue that pace, Clark, because they're down, and anytime you're losing, you got to take advantage of every offensive opportunity you have.
Passes it to Little General, and stolen by Miller. He dishes it to Hamilton. He feeds it to Foy. Kicks to Fry. Pass to Miller. Randy Foy is on the way. Back to Miller. And he lobs it up, and it's Randolph with the jam. Washington's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Out of bounds, Denver takes possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
And Little General gets the whistle that time. That will be foul number 5 on him.
Well, one more and that's it. He'll be DQ'd, disqualified. He's got to be able to defend without picking up that last disqualifying foul.
Here's Miller. Can't get it to go. Nice D from Little General. And it's Washington's ball. 3-pointer. The shot misses. Denver's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Randolph can't hit. Wizards shooting a superb 63% from the field. Here's Little General, and he lays it straight in.
Well, it's a wrap, fellas. No way you come back in this one.
Not anymore. Any chance of that happening went out the window a while ago.
Foy, the pass to Miller. Outside for Randolph. Now the feed to Foy. Back to Randolph. The dish to Foy. 6 on the shot clock. It's Miller on the wing. Wide open. Good. Miller's got 8 points in the quarter.
He wasn't able to get his name in the score sheet in the first half. But he looks like he's starting to find his comfort zone here.
Back to Harrington. The pass to Rice. Little General, a 3 ball, and it's good.
He's showing no signs of letting up here.
51 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Foy dishes to Miller. Excellent D there from Harrington. Washington with the ball. Here's Little General, and it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Boy, they're extending their lead. It kind of feels like they're just piling on here as we come to an end.
Well, hey, let's just call it what it is. They are trying to run it up on them.
Caron Butler is checked in for Andre Miller. Outside Randolph. Another steal. And they're pushing it up. Here's Little General, and the rejection by Randolph.
Now, no way you can come back from this deficit.
Just not enough time left on the clock.
Harrington against Hamilton. Foy. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Free throw good. 4. And Foy hits both of them. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Little General. That's good.
It's going to be a great game for them. No win on the road comes easy in the NBA. Nice performance.
Any player loves sending his own fans home happy. He loves even more sending opposing fans home miserable.
And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. Some days, Clark, everything goes right for a team, and they just had one of those games.
Yeah, it certainly was. I mean, these guys played a great all-around basketball game here.
So game 1 is in the books for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan. We'll see you for game 2 as we present our Jordan Player of the Game.